What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about syrup today, Maple Finance. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. Here we are at about 39 cents now, 8 hours and 5 minutes left in the day. Down 5% on this, the 29th of May. Rounding off a little bit. This bearish divergence is coming to full completion right now. I mean, it's not completed. It's very obvious. This double bearish divergence is something that should be taken into consideration here. We're getting to lower readings in the RSI than we've been in quite some time. And I really do believe that this could upset the price a little bit, right? We very well could return all the way back down to where this divergence started, which is all the way over here, 27% of a drop to go. And I'm not going to lie, this actually kind of makes a lot of sense. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but from April 7th here to the high, you moved up 452% without really seeing a dramatic or consistent kind of corrective phase. I mean, other than here, right? And here, what did you do? From a high to a low, what did you do? You dropped 25%, right? Overall, we're expecting that you drop a little bit more than that. High to low, you're going to be dropping about 39, 40%, but that's pretty standard whenever it comes to crypto. Whenever it comes to crypto, that's actually a pretty standard drop. So this is where I'm expecting us to go. Somewhere just below 29 cents. I've sold out of all my syrup. I hope everybody caught that whenever I said that like 3 or 4 days ago. I'm totally out of syrup. We're out of syrup, man. We need to go to Vermont or something. I don't know. But I do believe that we're going to go lower and we can get more syrup, probably below 30 cents. We're at 39 cents now. So a little bit of patience will pay off for this thing. Syrup is a great project. I really do like it. I compare it to Onyx Coin a lot. It's different. It's definitely different than Onyx Coin. I think XCN has more going for it, absolutely. But Syrup's got a lower market cap, and it's got a lot going for it as well. It's kind of a unique DeFi project in itself, or a centralized crypto finance project, whatever you want to call it. Daily RSI suggests we're going lower. Okay, let's keep a line there to keep us tethered to 28.5 cents. That's where I think we're going to go. 1 hour time frame here looks pretty damn bearish in my opinion. We've actually kind of done this thing where you were forming this bearishness. You got under the 50, meandering, flirting. You tried to show some bullishness, but you rejected your overbought zone, confirming the bearishness. Now you're living below the 50. I would expect that we probably see some continued life under here in this bearish area of control on the 1 hour time frame, which will likely push prices down. So yes, the 1 hour agrees. The 1 hour might not get us down to there, but it's just too, it'll take too much time. Unless we drop in like this, it's probably going to take a lot of time. The RSI is going to look completely different by the time we get down here. You know what I mean? It's going to be different. So the 1 hour is not definitive telling us that we're going down to 28.5 cents, but it is telling us that we're going down. Okay, it doesn't really tell us how far down we're going to go. It just says we're going to go down a little bit more. And the 1 hour RSI right now, peering into that oversold zone, you're probably going to get a little bit more of a substantial drop coming in here. So I expect the end of the day to rally to the downside probably. 4 hour time frame here, also bearish. Weakest readings you've seen in a long time. Some people might hear that and say, it's the weakest readings you've seen in a long time. Does that mean we're overdue to go up? No. If you're moving up like this, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if you ever see this kind of configuration where you're moving up in a nice straight line and you start to roll over, you start to see it rolling over. Oftentimes, whenever you roll over, you get a fast drop, a real fast drop, man. So whenever we do go down to 28.5 cents, I'm expecting a rather kind of like this, from a high to a low, something very, very fast to the downside. I think that you'll blink and it'll be over. You'll wake up, you'll look at it, and you'll hate your life if you're holding. You're like, oh no, why is it down this low? And then you go and take a piss or something, you come back, you look at your phone, and it's fine. It's back up. You know what I mean? It's going to be a very short-lived experience. It's not going to take too long. It's not going to take too long from now, and it's also not going to take too long whenever we're down there. I don't think that we're going to be down there for too long. We'll probably recover in a matter of no time. First week of June, second week of June, we should be back up to like new all-time highs. That'd be my expectation. But the 4 hour RSI does suggest that we're going lower as well. So that's good to see. And then of course the price action looks like that. So lower prices are expected. Let's leave that yellow line on there. Actually, I want to put that back. Yeah, yellow line right there. Hold on. High to low here. Let's get that high to low right there. Come on. It's right above the 1 for 1 for. Okay, you know what? Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It's actually very common. Your bearish divergence starts here, and it's very common to go at least there, but oftentimes you actually do go a little bit through that. 28.5 cents has been the target, the designated target this whole video. Maybe I should have said below there is the designated target. It's actually very common to go from your 200 level, which you're at, which you found resistance at, the 1886200. It's very common to go from there and find support at the 1414. So 27 cents. I'm actually very confident we'll see a price below 28 cents. Something in this area. And if you go a little bit lower, who cares? Go to 24 cents. I don't care. Do that. Find support at prior resistance back here. Go ahead and do that, and then rip. You're gonna rip. It's gonna be fine. One last fib to consider here. Let's see. I'm going to take away this. We're going to leave that line up there. Let's put another line down there at the 1414, just so we have a bit of an area, right? Something like this. Low to high here. Where's this going to take us on the fibs? Actually, that wouldn't make a whole lot. You know, as we're drawing other fibs, it would only make more sense that we do, in fact, go down to 24 cents. It's very uncommon, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It's very uncommon to find support at the 236. It's even more uncommon to stop between the 236 and the 382. You oftentimes, if you break through the 236, you will hit the 382. So calling for 27 to 28 cents as the area of support, it's kind of going against the grain here. I'm confident we go below 28 cents. I'm not confident we go below 27 cents, but if we do, 24.4 cents will be the low. That would imply that from a high all the way down there, we're going to see something on the lines of about a 50% drop. And that happens, man. That's pretty standard in the crypto markets, actually. It is pretty standard behavior, especially in low-cap altcoins. And this is a low-cap altcoin, you guys. Syrup here with, what, 300 million? 437 million? That's still pretty low. Not too low, but it'll get lower. I mean, a 50% cut from the top, it wouldn't be 50% from here, but we'd be in the 200s, that's for sure. Right? Let's see. It'd be 37%, 40%, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Time will tell, but I think 24 cents, 28 cents, probably 24 to 27.5 cents is where we're going to go. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. That's just my expectation. And then whenever it comes to moving higher, Syrup's next destination will likely be worth multiple dollars by the end of June, by early July. That's the expectation. So multiple dollars later, 24 to 27 cents now. We'll see how it goes. Hit the like button, subscribe. I do expect this to be a ferocious, fierce move to the downside. I really do. If it takes a long time, that would be crazy. That'd be really weird. Syrup would be doing its own stuff, because then if it takes a long time to get down there, it's July, and now what? Now you're going to move up? Well, the rest of crypto's already moved up. So I think it's going to be a very fast, very quick move to the downside. Best case scenario, you hold support at the 236 at 31 cents. We didn't even consider that. That doesn't line up with your bullish or bearish divergence, in all fairness, but maybe you do. Maybe you do find resistance right there at 31 cents, or support right there at 31 cents, I mean. Maybe that's exactly where you find support. And if you do, if you see a nice recovery there, that could make sense too, because this kind of is at your prior all-time high area, right at your 236. Bullish moves, sometimes you do that. So worst case scenario, you're at 39 cents now. You go to, or I should say best case scenario, you drop down to 31 cents. That's still a 20% drop or more from here, so I think that it's a good time to sell. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Just be patient, wait, have conviction in the move. It'll come. But also, if you don't want to sell, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, I'm not necessarily advocating that you sell here, because even though I'm very confident you sell here, I think it's a good area to sell. If you hold, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Especially if you just hold, it goes down, you buy more, because in time it's going to go up higher. It'll be worth multiple dollars. Why would you sell it here at 40 cents? Creating more taxable events, creating more risk. Why not just wait for it to complete the thought and go up higher? You might have to suffer through some of this, but that's okay. It's a little volatility. That never hurt anybody. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.